Now we're going to be moving into the weapons segment of our black belt training. And this first form is called Tokoyo no Minu no Kunudai. Now the origin of this is it comes from Okinawan karate, and it is a traditional bow form. Bow is a weapon that was used back in feudal Japan and feudal Okinawa. A staff was used as a weapon. In fact, several of the martial art weapons that we had, the nunchaku, the bow, the tonfa, all those types of weapons actually started as farm implements. Because back in the feudal Japan and Okinawan days, the people of the day were not allowed to carry weapons. But they were all farmers. And so what they did is they learned how to utilize their farming implements and tools as weapons. And so we're going to start from here. Mr. Flanagan is going to help me, and he's going to be, first of all, in his ready position. So he's going to come up to ready position. And the thing that I want you to be aware of is basically our hand position with the bow is not going to change. It's going to stay the same throughout the entire form. And now, Tokoyo no Minu no Kunudai. So we start in our ready position from here. Step out to the side in a parallel position. Yes! Crossing ki up. Step back with the same block. And now shift into back stance here, striking down. Now we're going to go 3 of these, striking down. 1, 2, and 3. And then scoop block here. Looking to the side, 45 degrees overhead. And now 45 degrees again. Now, we're going to come up to this position. Now, I'm going to have Mr. Flanagan stay here for one moment while I show this toward the camera. I like to call this the Tokoyo flurry. All right? So we're going to come across. Now, here's what I want you to think about. See how the bow staff here is basically perpendicular to the floor. I want you to think about taking a little bit off center, because what's happening is the punch is coming here, or the strike, and I'm blocking across. At the same way, if something's coming low, I'm blocking across the body. So it actually is on this angle. Then I'm going to step forward, I'm going to come down, and then up. Notice how this is parallel to my shoulder. So I go down, then up, right? So here, 1, 2, 3. Then 2 side strikes. Notice how those are going right to the center line of the body. Then withdraw, strike here, and as I do this, this hand, or this arm, continues to pin the bow here, so it's not able to be grabbed away from me. And then I scoop back. If a strike is coming straight, I'm catching it, and I'm scooping it. So again, the Tokoyo flurry goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Good. And then he turns 180 degrees, executes the same flurry. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're going to go back toward the front now. He's going to step forward with the right in a slow, concentrated movement, and basically a very narrow front stance with a scoop block and a ki up. Yes! Good. Then step back and scoop again. Good. Now 3 strikes coming toward the front. This is different from the beginning. At the beginning of the form, we kind of snapped in this kind of fashion as we struck. This time it's going to be pulling it back, drawing it back, and forward as we move. And go, sir. 1, 2, and 3. Next, we're going to turn 180 degrees, going to cat stance. And this is almost like when you play pool, right? The hand is going to be in a V. And we're going to aim here in a cat stance, and we're poking to the eyes. Bam, when you poke. Followed by a downward strike. Go. Now we're going to step through, go down to our knee, and a strike, and then overhead, and strike again. He's going to withdraw, standing up, pulling the right foot back, moving into the Tokoyo flurry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Next, stepping back with the right foot and doing a downward block here in a parallel stance. Flipping the bow to horizontal and then bringing it up to eye level. Next from here, stepping forward with a downward strike. Next, step back in a horse stance, and we're going to do an upward block here with an elongated ki up. Go. Yes! Beautiful. This is a nice place in the form for you to kind of take some time to make sure that you regulate yourself. If you're doing it as a group, this is a great place to make sure you're all in the same point. Next, we're going to do 2 circular blocks. So he goes down, circular, down, and circle here, up and down, and then flip the other direction. Good, go ahead, sir, circle through. Right, then draw it back, and he's going to spin in this direction, striking, and then come through, overhead, good, and then go. Step, now this is an upward strike, and now we're going to have 3 horizontal strikes. 1, 2, 3, and step forward with the left foot, downward strike on top of your opponent's forehead. Yes! And then step back to your ready posture. And that's Tokoyo.